Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a RA video with some lovely RAs. The RAs I picked are people I've been going to school with for a couple years, and I've seen like their dedication and I love it. So I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
I'm Elijah Black. I'm a senior here at Philander Smith College.
I'm Kyrie Wright. I am a second semester junior at Philander Smith College.
And I'm Rika.
I'm Emory Davis. I'm a second semester junior here at Philander Smith College.
How long have y'all been RAs?
I was an RA for 2.5 years.
I've been an RA for like going on 2 years now. Started when I was a sophomore. So
Yeah, same with Kyrie.
And I was an RA for 3 years. I'm no longer an RA. All right, the first question is, what made you become an RA? Who want to go first?
Free housing.
Absolutely. Okay.
Gotta give it to you there.
Right.
I think I did it because I wanted to get to know more people. I've been DJing. I'm a DJ too. Follow me. I am DJ fanatic. But DJing, definitely outreach me to a couple people, and I just want to know more people on campus. So and more people know my face, my real face, not the DJ face. But just getting to know more people.
That's right. I became an RA. One because it was, they say it was free room and board, and I'm like, gung-ho free stuff. But I wanted to, kind of like Kyrie, I wanted to get to know more people. More so getting to know, not more RAs, but getting to know like more regular students. That I don't know how to just walk up to somebody and just start talking. So, room checks.
Screaming. I became an RA because, of course, the room and board, but I wanted to help people. Like, I had great RAs my freshman year, but I wanted to be more personal. So when I became an RA, I did more personal stuff. So the next question is, what is an RA and what do RAs do?
We do everything.
Literally.
Like, when you say everything, what's everything?
I just feel like we do everything. Like, just
Let it out, Kyrie.
Right? Look, cause I'm like, talk your story. Tell your story.
I just feel like we do everything. We are big sisters, big brothers. We are, what is it?
Mamas,
nurses, counselors,
pastors.
Sometimes janitors, because
chauffeurs.
Man,
they won't. I don't know if they will agree me on the janitors, but I've had residents who just are nasty, and I had to,
tell the story.
just be like, come on, like. Some people come away from school or like come away from like high school, their parents or whatever, and they genuinely do not know how to live by themselves or don't know how to live in a room by themselves, and it shows. Wash your dishes, people. That's nasty.
Just take out your
trash.
trash.
Your tub.
Wash your body.
Dear God.
Don't
wash your body.
I'm gonna put that on a shirt. Wash your body.
Oh my
God.
That would be a hard shirt.
Wash your body. Like, take care of yourself.
Wash your body.
But no. So I guess the professional definition of an RA is to be like assistants to housing, even though we're part of the student body. We do like room checks. Everybody knows that RAs are known for room checks.
Like a floor leader.
Yeah, a floor.
Go ahead. Yeah. Talk.
That's good. That's a floor leader. And we're basically like the voice to represent the students to the faculty, and we're also the same voice to represent the faculty to the students. So we like emerging. We that bridge for everybody. What do y'all think makes a good RA?
Well, let me say this. I'm nobody's daddy. So, like, I don't try to abuse my power to any of my residents. Like, all that all that, like, unneeded room checks and stuff. We ain't gotta do too many room checks. Everybody a student in college. You a student in college, so let people be, like, students in college. Don't try to ruin somebody's college experience just trying to do too much. That's right. That's where I'm coming from.
Something that makes a great RA is your attention to detail. Details in people's like habits and body language and non-verbal communication. Quite often, being an RA, you have to interpret people without them saying a word.
Yes.
And that's on a macro and a micro scale. You have to be able to interpret those things. You have to be able to notice changes in behavior. You know, like if some of your residents are depressed, you know, you have to be able to notice, like, if they've withdrawn themselves from campus, from the general population. You have to be able to notice that type of stuff. Even noticing when it happened, like, so you'll be able to trace, you know, so you'll be able to trace it back to whenever it, you know, first began, or, you know, its most recent event, but attention to detail for sure.
Yeah. I think a good RA consists of somebody who listens as well as they try to repair whatever is going on. Personally, I think that to be an RA, like, you cannot be the type of person who does not have patience with people. You cannot be the type of person who would rather talk over somebody and give orders and try to run whatever is going on, run people, than to be somebody who just likes to listen and understand what's going on. I feel like 70% of our job is just to understand what is going on, so we can try to make a solution or make just make something happen for them as best as possible. And that doesn't mean calling housing or calling your pro staff or calling somebody who's above you. Sometimes that just means, let me just sit down with you. Do you need somebody to help you do your homework? Do you need somebody to let me locate you to a tutor? I don't know how to do that subject, but I know somebody who does know how to do that subject. So let me help you get in touch with them. You know, somebody who's there to be a bridge. Be the person who's the bridge. Do not be the person who's trying to burn it. Trying to get people to come off the campus, trying to get people in trouble. Don't be that person. Do not be that person trying to get people in trouble. Like, that's just, we're just not here for that. I think that for me is definitely not somebody who's trying to be an RA. That's just somebody trying to be a bully.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, what you want to say something?
Yeah. So I was going to say, like, I feel like what makes a good RA is a person who's relatable. Because, of course, everything they said too, but to be a good RA, like, people come from different demographics, like, and it's a pandemic, first of all. So you got people who coming from the South, you got people coming from the East Coast, we got people in other countries. And so if you're not relatable, you're not gonna know how to relate to them. Figure out who they are. Don't just be that person, oh, I know if I get to argue with my roommate, I call this person. No, call me when you having a good day. Let me find you when you having a good day. Let's go to the park. Let's be relatable. Like, college is hard for us too, and people don't realize that. Like, as an RA, we be depressed. Baby. We be anxious. We human. Like, we got relationship problems. You know what I'm saying?
We grieve.
I want more money too. You know what I'm saying? I'm in class. I need help.
Engagement, like, be engaging. Like, I feel like for a freshman, they're already like somewhat their first real college experience. So like, you kind of like have that like that setting stone. Like, you could like really set off somebody, that first impression of college. So like, it's really trying to be an engagement tool to like the students. Like, you don't want to be like, I mean, it's cool, like, you know, if you're a chill, laid back person, you like to be in your room all the time. But like, as an RA, you know, it's like that engagement is really like what helps you like get there and like help you.
Cannot afford to be antisocial.
Yeah, like, really.
You can't really afford to do that. Like, you literally may be somebody's only social opportunity. So you cannot afford to be closed off.
You gotta make the best of the opportunity.
And if they could possibly come from a different background. You know what I mean? Like, they could totally come from some, like, who they are may be a complete and total problem for you. You know, you may be all they have. So you have to be vigilant, sober-minded, and you just got to pay attention. You don't know who somebody else has. You just don't. You don't know. And you don't know if they have nobody. So you got to be careful about how you treat people when they first get here. It's too sensitive of an opportunity to fumble.
As an RA, you're literally trained to not judge. Like, no matter what a student is going through, you can't judge them. You know everything that they going through. So say they're in a domestic violence case with somebody else, you can't bring that up to them unless they talk to you about that. It's strictly confidential. You can't bring it up. FERPA, you breaking rules. Come on. You breaking rules. Like, you can't treat them differently because at a point in time there was you. RAs are not perfect. We struggled too before we became RAs. We was in the same predicament. Anything else? was on that one. Okay. What is a typical day of an RA for you? Like, what does your day look like?
Well, for me, it's really like, you know, just you still a student, so
Right.
Like just be a student really at that. I'll make sure I speak to everybody when I pass through them. Like, you know, I try to keep that level of engagement. You know, hey, how you doing? How's your day going? You know, quick going by. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then we're gonna do a room check. We're gonna do a floor meeting or something like that. But I mean, you still a student at the end of the day. So like, just a quick, hey, how you doing? Stuff, little, you know, small stuff like that can make somebody's day. So that's just my everyday thing.
When I was a RA, my typical day was maybe go to breakfast if I wanted to. Not often. Classes.
The whole day.
I'm just giving them that's what they ask. I'm giving people what they want. Class. I was in a lot of orgs pre-pandemic, so I had like practices or meetings, all type of haberdashery. Had to go to that. More than likely had a desk shift.
Definitely.
Had to be at the desk.
Definitely got a desk.
Probably was on call. Had to get the phone.
Yeah.
Had to get the key. Okay, that's what we need to talk about.
Can't wait.
But yeah, so that was my day.
I think right now it's still the beginning of the semester, so my day isn't crazy yet. But right now it's just I wake up, I make it a bowl of cereal, and then I wake up at like 10. So right around 11, I have my first class. Thank you. I'm a junior, guys. I'm a junior. I'm a junior, everybody. So
That was a big flex right
I wake up.
Okay. She really stunned on us. She really stunned.
Yeah, I wake up about 10. You know, my first class is at 11.
That's why she's so joyful.
Yeah, because I get my sleep.
Yeah.
But I do wake
Your
up.
sleep in mine. I guess you get some of
She got
everybody.
everybody's.
Oh, Lord. But go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, y'all.
Go ahead.
But you know, I have my first class at 10. I take a break. Have something at like 1 or 2, and then take another break. And then right around. Y'all making me feel great. You're making me feel real good. But right around like 4, I'm free. So that's usually when I'll like get out of the room. We're still at. She said she's free. We're still at COVID, so my classes are online. So usually I'm in a room like all day. So I have my time to myself, and then I can feel them staring at me. That's where I'm laughing at. But you know, and then after 4, I get out, and I have all athletes. So I see all my athletes around 4 because they're usually going to practice or something. So I'll see all my athletes. I'll get into a room or 2. I'm known for going into people's rooms and just kind of talking and looking. But yeah, I'll just look and I'll talk and I'll see, you know, how everybody's doing, and if I can be of help, probably make a couple jokes, and I'll just walk on out. Whoever I see is usually who I talk to. So if I go past the room and I see somebody talking to, or I see somebody standing there or whatever, my room people are always leaving their door open too. Like, we just leave their doors open, so I'll just go into their door and say what's up. But yeah, I don't really do too much day to day. I usually am at the desk, or I'm in my room, or I'm checking on my residents, and that's it. I swear, as like a RA, we're just there to check in day to day. If you need something, we're there, and we have to just make our presence known for the most part. But my day's pretty chill. I know all my residents now, so I feel like the first semester was like a lot.
Some people leave.
I feel like the first semester was kind of because I didn't really know who was there, but now it's the second semester. I know all my residents. They all know me. We're all pretty cool with each other. So I just go in as I please and check in the day-to-day. If they have anything, they can call me, text me, whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have an open door policy.
Honestly, text me, but if you call, I'm gonna answer, but I'm gonna be like,
if they call me, I'm gonna be like, what's the problem? Is there a problem? Is there a problem?
Is there
if
something
they
wrong?
ask me, I'm not really gonna be like that.
Is it a problem?
So
it depended on my dorm. For me, like when I was an RA in the barracks, didn't care. Like that was our bond though. When I was in PV, y'all knew we was in the same house. Y'all could just Rico, what's up? Then we talking, but it just depends.
You was on
I was her RA.
She was my RA. She was my.
she was my
She was my.
Quick shout out, freshman
Quick
year.
shout out.
Best
You know what I'm
party.
saying?
She had the best party in her house. Hosted by DJ Fanatic, you know what I'm saying?
Come on,
Best
first
party
of
of the year in her house.
all, so
freshman
yeah,
year. Oh,
quick
God.
look backstory. They threw a party in my house, and I didn't know about
The
it.
DJ and the MC, bro. Oh, God.
Yes.
I'm glad we're talking about this because I was at the front desk and my desk. I'm ready to tell
Lifetime. She would tell.
I was at the front desk, and so it's move-in week. It's really orientation week. All the freshmen here, just the freshmen.
Yeah.
So all the RAs, like, we talking to each other out at the front desk because it's move-in week. Everybody is on, when it's move-in, everybody there. So they was like, hey, y'all heard about that party in PV? They said somebody house going up. I'm like, dang, I know y'all mad at y'all residents, whoever house that is. I know y'all pissed. So our boss is calling us and like, make sure the freshmen good. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, my residents would never, like, House A would never.
No.
So we carpooled to PV. All the RAs that lived in PV, we all carpooled to PV. And I see more and more like students walking towards PV. I'm like, okay, it's going down. In somebody's house.
There's a line of traffic.
I'm like, it's
From
jumping
main
in PV.
campus
I'm
to-
like, I was like, I need to be there. Like where Elliot said,
No,
I
I
need
wanna
to
be
be
part.
there. You know what I'm saying?
No, she's gonna be there either way.
I was
I want to join you.
apparently. So we all thought it was Ezel's house. Ezel was like, nah, my boys know better. I'm like, my girls know better.
Clearly not, but.
I get in them gates and I see all lights flickering.
We was turning
Yeah,
up.
we-
That was.
I heard you on the microphone. I said, oh.
Yeah.
I said, I'm so sorry for them.
Oh my God.
I didn't even want to shut it down, but I just knew, like.
She didn't want to shut down because she knew she was having fun herself. That's
Yeah.
No.
She knew she was
No,
gonna
the
get
second
trouble.
night I let y'all throw one. That's the one that I was having
Yeah.
fun at. But the first night I knew Chief Fan was on it. And we had a new boss. We had just got Crawford as our boss. I knew he wasn't going. I didn't know him like that. He know me.
Right.
And I didn't know y'all because y'all was new. So
And honestly, looking back at it from an RA's perspective, I feel so bad. I feel so bad.
that night I almost got
The party was packed.
The
though.
party was.
No, it was.
Like,
It
shoulder
was
to
jumping.
shoulder to shoulder.
It was jumping. The
Like,
thing
you
is,
cannot move.
It was a good party.
Like, she was playing every.
all the
race
frats
song.
was in there.
Bro.
All the sororities. All Baptist was in. Another college was in there. I was like,
It was
For
lit.
some odd reason, I don't know. Who told you to come Baptist?
how did
Nobody
Baptist
called
find
Baptist.
out?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I really don't know how that party jumped the way it did because it only had like 24 hours pre-planning.
Yeah, like we took that.
Right.
We took
Like,
that picture in black.
it was
literally
We took a picture in all
It was a
black.
whole flyer. I'm
Took a
gonna
flyer.
send me that picture. I'm gonna put it on there. Like it was a
Okay, I got
flyer,
you.
everything.
I think I got it right now.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm appalled. I'm utterly appalled.
I was watching the traffic. I knew something different when I saw Peacher crossing the street, headed to the party. I said, "Oh, this must be good.
I need to be in the
This got to be good."
Yeah.
Has been the most challenging thing for you during COVID? And I'm asking y'all because we're no longer RAs.
Online. I'm not an online student. I hate online. I'm like, in person. You gotta teach me right on the board. Like you gotta show me. I'm not just an online type of student. Like I can't teach myself this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had accounting last semester. I don't know how he did it, but he made a way. Cause let me tell you.
Yeah, make up. Let
We say earlier, you cheat so you don't repeat.
It depends on the class
Yeah.
or the professor, rather.
Yeah, the professor definitely.
If you just gonna put all your work on Cengage, yeah, let's go online. Let's go online. Ain't no point in me coming in here. You're not gonna teach nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, it's
So,
still recording.
I might as well.
Right.
I might as well stay online. If you're not gonna teach, let me. You know what I'm saying? Just let me do all this and unlock them all at the same time. Don't don't be one of
Oh
them.
yeah, like
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. No,
I hate that.
you know we're not gonna meet. You know we're not gonna be on no Zoom
Like,
call. I'm trying not to. It's at the tip of my tongue, but you feel me? If we're not gonna be in class, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. However,
Word.
if you know, if we're gonna be in here, teach.
Yeah. See, my only problem is like, you know, the online thing. Like we pay all this money.
Do y'all want me to pause the video?
I mean,
Is you okay? What you doing?
I'm gonna have to cut some of that out.
Oh,
oh,
Cause
Well, let's just move forward then.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
That actually can be a whole other video. We just. How are y'all maintaining your mental health?
I'm praying more, honestly. I just started praying more.
Yeah.
Started praying more.
It's big.
And I've been getting a lot of good blessings lately. So God making a way for me right now.
That's what's up.
Honestly.
I don't know. I feel like personally, I consider myself very spiritual, non-denominational, but spiritual.
Absolutely.
And I think that I gain a lot of good repetition in journaling. I find good repetition in having a routine. So getting up, journaling, eating, sitting with myself, just like kind of just not even having music on or anything, just kind of sitting in those breaks of like between classes or whatever, sitting and being present. I'm reading a book, being mindful of the present. Don't think too far forward, don't think too far back. Being present in everything you do. So I think that that's very much key into maintaining my mental health during COVID. Stay mindful, stay present.
Absolutely, stay mindful.
Stay present.
Stay present.
That's wonderful.
So we got 2 shirts. Wash your body. And
Stay
hyping me
mindful.
up.
Stay present. Stay mindful on the front.
Yeah, stay present.
Yeah.
And on the sleeve, wash your body. That's all right. How do you maintain your mental health?
I have maintained my mental health. I don't want to lie and say that in the process of maintaining my mental health that it has not declined, because it has. However, how I have elevated and then maintained it's definitely been through my friends, my family, and my faith.
Family faith.
Going around, I lived with my friends at a point. And so in that regard, we held each other up. But to go around my family, they lift me up and they don't even know. They have no clue. Just with a kind word or a hug or a, hey, I've missed you. That type of stuff, to know that you are desired kind of keeps me going. You know, to know that somebody missed my presence, whatever my presence contributed to whatever atmosphere or whatever space, to know that somebody missed that has definitely kept me going. But my faith, more than anything or anybody, has certainly kept me up and kept my mind not free of trouble, but at peace in the midst of.
Damn, that's a word.
It's definitely, my faith has for sure held me, consoled me. Being an RA during COVID and having to grieve all at the same time. You need something, and you need something to be substantial. I think this really tested what I thought was substantial and revealed what really is substantial. And what was substantial for me has been my faith thus far. So, yeah, for sure.
What's been keeping me grounded with my mental health is my passion. Because at first, when COVID, really the semester before COVID hit, spring 2020, I had lost my passion. Because we was, with the creatives, we was performing like, it had got to the point where it was no longer my passion, it was a business. Like, it was an obligation. And so I stopped writing for real, I stopped doing stuff. And I thought I was close to God, but the pandemic shook up what I thought my relationship with God was. And so it forced me to get back. I was by myself, quarantine. You by yourself. Even if you in a house full of people, you're by yourself. And so I was like, okay, I got all this time. And I saw somebody say, if you leave this quarantine the same way you entered it, it was in vain.
See, I think I wasted mine.
It was in vain. And so I started praying more, and I got intentional. I was like, I was hurt in spring 2020. Like, I was an RA of PV. On campus, I'm Rika. I'm doing all this stuff, but people don't see me behind closed doors. And so quarantine forced me to get close, and I found a new passion, a new fire. And I was talking to one of my mentees not too long ago, and he was like, it's just something about you relate to, not necessarily them being your relatives. And that really did something to me, because it's like, of course I relate to my relatives, of course. but it's nothing like your tribe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's right.
A tribe that don't share your blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so with my tribe, with God, I've been maintaining, and now I'm back caring about school. It was a point in time during this pandemic, I was just in school because I came too far to drop out.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was just doing it because I'm like,
no, put down the shirt.
Yeah, no. No, seriously.
I'm just here.
I was just doing it because I need money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I go
There's
back
a
home, ain't no telling what I'm gonna be doing.
Right.
It just ain't no telling. And so I knew this was a gateway out. It was something I was doing out of necessity, but now I want to be here. And I want to be alive. So I'm choosing to live.
You know what? Go ahead.
And I'm living.
You better choose. You better choose.
That's how I'm maintaining my mental health.
For sure.
If you weren't offered room and board, would y'all still be RAs?
No.
Hell and
No. It's a good experience. Honest God, true. It's a good experience, but
It's a great experience.
Are you saying, okay, all of us worked already when we were getting checks.
Oh, y'all
checks
plus
plus
room
room
and
and
board.
board, right?
So
That's,
now
you know
we
what?
don't get checks.
There are no checks.
We don't get checks.
There is no
You
room
didn't know
and
that?
board.
You didn't know that?
There would be no room and
We don't
board.
get checks no more.
Yeah, we don't get no.
So y'all love it. Y'all just love the students.
I think.
No, I mean we still get room and board.
Yeah, we still get room and board.
We don't get the check. Why we don't get
Right, you don't get nothing extra.
I was getting a bag. Let me say
No,
that.
I was getting my bag. You don't hear me.
them checks?
I was getting a bag.
You don't hear me. You don't hear me.
Oh
You don't hear
my
me.
God.
So y'all wouldn't do it if it wasn't for room and board.
I'm kind of on the fence because I do love the work when it comes to person and who my residents are and getting to know them. And I enjoyed that aspect of it when it comes down to, okay, you need somebody, I got you. I love that. I love that. It's really just, I have a very hard time placing how much the room and board means to me because I'm on scholarship.
Right.
So I think my parents will probably be like, hell no, you ain't doing the RA. You're not doing that because they're not paying. What is that helping?
Right.
But at the same time, I feel like it would be because I've had the experience. I do enjoy certain aspects of the job that I would be sad to miss.
Yes.
I just don't. They would have to. You're right. I think they would have to come up with something. They got to put something else on the table about because I'm doing a lot. The job is a lot.
Yes.
The job is 24/7.
Yes,
so,
it is. Talk.
So they would have to put something else on the table in order for me to.
The job is 24.
No, seriously.
No,
like
seriously.
they would put something else on the table. If it wasn't going to be room and board, it would have to be meal plan. It would have to be something.
Something.
You know,
Gotta be
something. Because I'm struggling doing this job right now without the supplement check. So doing the job without nothing.
Honestly, and whatever else that they would put on the table, it needs to
be beneficial.
It needs to equal
If
whatever
not,
I lost.
If not, do more.
Whatever. It needs to equal, if not exceed, what I have lost.
Right.
No, boy, you have to think about the school that we go to.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we love our school.
We love
Go Panthers.
Absolutely.
Go
Panthers. Show.
Yeah.
We love
Okay.
We
love
love
my
school.
We love our HBCU.
No, like with a sincere heart, I really do love my school.
Every relationship have it.
You know what I'm saying? It definitely got pros and cons, and so whatever I lose, whatever I gain needs to meet, if not exceed that.
Right.
This is not. No, this ain't no free fall.
Yeah.
No.
They let us off the plantation years ago. I'm not finna sign myself up to be on another.
But also, I'm kind of like stuck because even though I'm not an RA, I still open my life up to the whole campus. Like I'm
still an RA?
I'm still an RA. Yes.
Yes.
Literally, like I'm still
Still
an
an
RA.
RA.
People literally still come to me.
Yes.
I don't mind it, but it's like
I can't do that. What can I do?
But that's really what I'm known for. I was an RA for dang near 4 years.
Yeah.
Like that's just I was more of an RA than I was a regular student.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I mean,
I think once you cross that line, you can't.
Once you're an RA, you're always an RA.
Yeah. But even the people that's alum now, I still go to them for advice. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I would at least have to have my own room. At least give me that. Like
at the very least.
If you're not giving me room and board, give me my own room.
Yeah.
And I still, do that.
See, your own room, in the suite is cool and all. I just can't rock with. I hate
the
small
bathroom.
Room. Just like
the room is
maybe for the suites. The ROC.
Oh yeah, of course. If I was in the ROC,
The
if I was in the ROC, man,
That's
I have
beautiful.
3 couches, a master bedroom.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay, so
nice.
wait, hold on, y'all. So we have like 4
Man.
dorms
Yeah,
on
4
campus.
dorms.
The RLC used to be the freshman dorm, basically.
Co-ed.
Freshman that was not honors. Now, since the pandemic, it's all women. Then we have Panther Village, that's like off campus. That's for honors and quarantine,
Yeah,
I think.
honors and quarantine, yeah.
And then the suites is
And it's
for
also
the-
co-ed.
co-ed.
Panther
PV
Village is also co-ed.
and their houses
And
too.
yeah.
And the suites are for the males and the barracks is for the athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Before you go, do you have any advice, both students and RAs?
Like, so advice to people who are not close to RA.
And who just wants to know about housing? If you could tell them something to change the stigma about RAs, what would you say?
RAs are students, just like y'all. So, like, honestly, like, just simple put, RAs are students. Like, I don't know about your daddy. I tell that to my
Your residents.
residents all the time.
Yeah.
I'm not finna be checking on you every night and day. I'm not finna tuck you in your bed. I'm not finna clean up after you. I'm not your daddy. I'm sorry. I'm not finna be running to you talking about, hey, keep it down. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know right and wrong. You feel me? Like, just keep it put. Like, you know, just be a student. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna mess up, but just don't overdo it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I'm not keeping it simple enough, I don't know what to say. But like, you know, just get to know your RA. Really, my RA, I remember from my freshman year, probably was the coolest person I met at Philander.
Who was your RA?
Wow.
Okay.
What house did you live in?
I live in ROC.
3rd floor.
He was funny, bro. He was tall.
Oh, no.
No, not tall. He was tall, had locks. He was a bit feminine, but he was funny though. Like, always made me laugh. Tall, bro. He was tall.
And was he a creative?
I believe so.
I don't think he was alright.
You sure?
He
I mean,
might
I
have
don't
been.
know.
Either way.
But Carrington used to make me laugh every day, like just like he was like a character, like every day.
He literally is
made
a
me
character,
laugh.
though.
I used to
No,
be like,
he
bro,
is.
Carrington, what's up, man?
And
Like,
cool people
how you
too.
doing?
Cool
Yeah,
people.
oh my God.
Carrington was the
Brilliant.
funniest dude I had met at Philander, and like I haven't even seen him since the pandemic, honestly.
Wow.
He
Graduated,
graduated.
grown and gone.
Wow.
Carrington, if you watch this video, man, hey, shout out to you, bro.
Absolutely, for sure.
Shout out to you.
I'm
Wow.
a
Carrington probably didn't even know that he used to make me laugh all the time. Carrington's
Right.
like,
He's
made me
really a
laugh
sweetheart.
all the time.
Since we're on that note, who were like some legendary RAs?
Legend,
that, like,
She's definitely a legend.
Just legend.
Every
Okay.
My legendary RAs have to have been for sure you, Rika.
Yeah, wow.
Andrea.
Drea,
Yeah,
for sure.
Dre.
Dre, yes.
Yes.
I got a list of some fire RAs. Like,
Yeah.
first of all, John Davis.
Absolutely.
Like,
Totally John Davis.
John is who I aspire to be. Like, as far as RA, Maya Bell, what? Like,
Alexis
what?
Knighton.
Oh my God.
For sure.
Australia.
Australia.
Five.
Yes.
Australia.
Yeah.
Who else? Because
Our cousin.
we had some good, like, we gotta think, because, hold on.
We've had some.
Samira.
Samira.
I love
Yes.
you. My Baltimore baby.
Absolutely.
Reggie.
Reggie did his stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Reggie, for sure.
Jill, for sure.
Jill.
It's so many good RAs.
I think everybody who was in the cohort above me, like your cohort,
okay.
and mine, my original one, we were all good RAs. I feel like the RAs that are picked from my sophomore year above me were just a really good group of people, especially my freshman year RAs that
we
were
got
here.
like Jada, Ezel,
Juju.
Yeah. Who are some of the older RAs? Tink, Joe, TP.
Did you say Jada Jones?
Jada Jones.
Sheree.
Sheree.
I don't think so.
Teray. Oh my God. Teray taught everybody I just named. Like, oh my God. Bree.
Absolutely.
Bree.
Have to pause and give
Woo, baby. Okay.
accolades for what they are due.
We gonna give you your flowers now.
Pro staff, you got Dakari, DQ, Owen, Matwire, Flowers, Miss who was we just talking about last night?
Miss Wilkerson.
Miss Wilkerson, yes, Miss Day.
I'm gonna give an honorable mention to Mark.
Mark.
Yes.
Hey.
Give an honorable mention to Mark.
Yes, favor. Yes.
I'm gonna give an honorable mention to all because they just started, but they doing good.
They're doing great. Want to say we miss Owen.
Yeah, we do miss
with
Owen.
everything that
do.
is within us. We miss you, Owen McFall. You're not dead, but we miss you.
JC.
Absolutely.
JC.
Man.
Chanessa was she wasn't gonna play with you. Like she gonna keep it real, you know?
She's not here for that. She's not here for that. Why is her not playing?
Robert Ike. Oh my God. Husband.
Shout out to Ike for sure. Definitely shout out to Ike. I want to shout out an up and coming RA, Mr. Robert Peacher.
Yeah.
I want to shout to him, and you doing great right now.
I love Rob.
Yeah.
You doing good.
Great right
also, my bro Eddie.
Shout out to
did
that
your
man.
stuff, Eddie.
Shout out to the
Hey, it
man.
was like 4+ years ago. Like this.
Yeah, I don't know these people, but good job.
Right. Hey, do y'all remember the little RA I'm screaming.
Terrible.
So
This is above me.
we're probably
Take your time.
we're probably just gonna have to do like a part 2 video.
Yeah.
I think that trend, yes, and we're trying. Like
Claudette.
oh my God,
Oh my God.
Ruby, I'm sorry, Ruby. Oh my God, she's gonna kill me if she sees
Nakila.
We
Nakila.
want to send our love.
We miss you.
We want to send our love.
It's told me Tone,
Yes.
yes. Baby, Tone. Hey,
I wasn't here, but I know y'all. Y'all are good.
Who
people.
else? 'Cause
I know
I
y'all
Chong.
like all right.
Chong.
Don't do that. Nope.
Right. It's so many people that I'm missing, y'all. I'm sorry in advance. It's been years.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
I'm missing
been so
people that
long.
was already last year. You
Rakaya.
were great.
DJ, yeah.
Malik.
Nadia.
Oh,
Malik.
Nadia.
Nadia.
Yeah. Oh God. Yes. Like we missing so many
We
people.
missing y'all, but we love y'all.
We love y'all.
Yeah,
We
y'all have
definitely miss
done
y'all.
great. Set out. What is it? Great paths for us to
Yeah.
follow, and as RAs, we love everybody.
They left some big shoes to fill for
And
sure.
I thank y'all for y'all made being an RA easier because it's a hard job. And so we literally became a family because nobody else on campus understood us like an RA.
Did we say Lasana?
Lasana. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. Everybody, even the students though, because some of y'all made being an RA super easy. And pleasurable and enjoyable. I don't know if pleasurable a word, but
but for it to have been so hard, y'all made it like worth being here. Y'all made it staying up all night at the doggone desk.
Worth it.
Y'all made it.
Shout out to our security guards, Larry, Trimble, all y'all. Like the security guards who stayed up with us. Darnell Williams, R.I.P. to the GOAT. Like
rest in power, man.
Yes.
I am that I am.
And all that I am. I am that. Yes. And I'm gonna do it with distinction.
With distinction.
Oh my God. If he didn't teach us nothing.
He taught us that for sure. We miss you, man.
R.I.P. to the GOAT.
Definitely.
Thank y'all for watching. Hey, link up with an RA. And I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you for watching.
You know what I'm saying? You
That's your type.
I appreciate your RA 2022.
Yeah.
Hey,
For sure.
what's up?
What's up, baby? Take me after dinner.
I'm retired, but
He did the star program.
And even though I basically raised goats, you know what I'm saying?
He was like, well, because
Okay, I'm still here.
man, we need an RA appreciation day.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we
don't
do.
have that.
Yes,
we
we
need
do.
that. And our residential
Yeah,
assistant
absolutely.
appreciation day.
I think I know what you're talking about.
we so sorry for that.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it.
I'm dead.
It's too late.
Look, see, that used to make me laugh.
Oh my God. He
every
wasn't
day.
an RA though.
He wasn't?